Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Take a Walk with Me and Garden Update. At least I'm not aggravated so far this morning, unless I see somebody else dumping stuff in front of my house. But today is Saturday, July 25th. Current temperature is 76. High today of 87. Rain chances at 60%. Doesn't look like it right now, but it moves in fast when it happens. Humidity, a wonderful 90%. And there's no real wind right now. Hasn't been much wind lately. Except when the storm comes. Now when the storm comes, there's plenty of wind. It knocked everything around. Whole neighborhood. I saw the guys, the one on the other side behind us over here, closer to the road. I saw his garbage cans sailing down the street. He got it though. He's just moving right along like somebody's driving it or something. If you haven't had a chance to, you need to check out my new segment called Ask My Tablet. It's really fun, it's informative, funny. All you have to do to participate is tell me a question you would like me to ask my tablet in the comments. Just any question that you've been thinking about, maybe wondering what the answer would be. We can find out, as long as she knows. Sometimes, a couple times she has said she's not sure. It's funny though. So yeah, definitely check it out and share it. Everybody try to share my videos out, please, so we can get some more people in our community. And what's for dinner? Well, let's see what happened. Yesterday I had put cube steak out, but I had forgotten that I'd already put some ribs. Those ribs we got down here at Grocery Outlet for $1.39 a pound. I already had those in the fridge, so I fixed the ribs in the crock pot yesterday. And y'all, I used that Texas barbecue sauce from Aldi. They have different kinds like Kansas City, Texas, Memphis. And that Texas one is just fantastic. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, yeah. But I put that on it and some seasonings, and it was great. And we had roasted the vegetables from the garden. We had that Ghostbuster eggplant. We had that big zucchini, and I got some seeds out of it and the eggplant. But I don't know if the seeds from the eggplant are viable or not, because it wasn't huge yet. So I don't know if they'll be good or not. I'll find out if they grow or not. And then I had yellow squash. So usually we add like potatoes and carrots, but we just wanted everything from the garden. So we roasted those. All I do when I roast them, y'all, it's very simple. Just get you a gallon Ziploc bag, storage bag, and put all your vegetables in there. And then take you some either olive oil or avocado oil. I usually use olive. You could probably use other oils like canola or something, but I try when I'm roasting to use something lighter. And so I used olive oil, but I've got avocado I've used before too. You put probably, depending on how many vegetables you got in the bag, the least I probably put is like 2 tablespoons. Enough to coat everything in there. And then you put your seasonings in there. I put Mrs. Dash, and then I decided to try this garlic and herb grill mate. I think it's Grill Mates that I use for grilling. And I decided to use some of it instead of garlic powder. Usually I would use garlic powder and Mrs. Dash. But I just decided to use that other, and it was fantastic instead of the garlic powder. This was garlic, and so, I mean, you could smell the garlic in it, so it wasn't like I was missing any garlic flavor. So then tonight, we're going to have the cube steak in the crock pot. It's so much better to use a crock pot when it's this hot because it doesn't make the kitchen as bad as any other way. The only way that would be any better, which I would never think to cook of, is the microwave. You know, we heat stuff up in the microwave, but I wouldn't cook a meal, you know, unless it was a TV dinner or something and you didn't want to put it in the oven and you're in a hurry, you know, whatever. But I'm just saying that crock pot is, you know, the best way right now. And everything's always delicious in it. So I'm fixing steak and gravy in the crock pot. And then we'll have some mashed potatoes. And we were going to have the roasted vegetables with that, so I don't know what it will have besides mashed potatoes. We'll have something, I'm not for sure. Sometimes we have green beans. We'll just fix something. I just don't know what yet. Carrots maybe. But anyway, I know we're having the steak and gravy and mashed potatoes. You got to have that with that. And that gravy on the mashed potatoes, I'm already looking forward to that. And it makes the house smell so good all day. It makes you hungry. All right, let me get a drink of water. We'll go ahead and look at things this morning. The hawk must not be around, or hawks. I haven't heard that female making that noise this morning. So they've gone off somewhere, and there's not one up there. Poor old sunflowers aren't doing too good. Everything looks pretty good in here. I got a couple more little visitors. That one right there, and that succulent back there from in the house. It's just too hot for them in there. Even though it's hot out here, it's just something about being, I guess there's no air moving around in our room much, and they just don't do well. They're not doing well in there, and I don't think they're getting enough light. I keep seeing nice little flowers on these. Now I want to see a tomato, y'all. I know there's one behind this probably. That one right there. I want to know what kind these are. Oh, this one. Yeah. I think these are like those better boys, I believe, that I planted. I don't think I put the package up there. Usually, lots of times I'll put the package, if I plant something up there, if it's empty, I must still have some more of these seeds. There's two of them, though. You can tell they're not a San Marzano, they're round. Great. Well, this thing just keeps it growing. I topped it. You'd think it would start just, you know, getting the branches around down in here. Oh, well. It'll do what it'll do. I see a few of these coming up, these carrots. There's some of them. The ones I planted the other day. There's one. This one needs some dirt up against it. That's a little better. I wonder if any of these are coming up now. They're planted at the same time. That's funny. You think these would be up too then? And that little card thing, I planted a card with some seeds on it. This is it right here. They hadn't really, I'll put it out here in the sun, need a little more sun. It really hadn't done much. I was wondering if it would ever even grow. I've got quite a few tomatoes in the last few days out here. They're really, really good. Gotta keep all these dead. Stuff like that. It's just a waste of water. I mean, the water will still pull up through there some and could be going to the rest of your plant. Yeah, I'm gonna have quite a few in the next few days too, more. I thought that might happen, that I'd start all of a sudden going from tomato here and a tomato there to tomato rich. I've been giving some away. see a couple more. Boy, these big boys here are really good, y'all. They're just delicious. They're very meaty. There's not many seeds in it even. It's just all tomato on the inside. So I'll have to get me some seeds from them and some from the Cherokee Purples and just grow my own. Because obviously, just looking at this one that was grown from seeds, it's doing great. I didn't see any female flowers this morning to pollinate. Pretty soon this butternut squash back in here and this down here will be ready. Like I said, the green beans are kind of taking over here. I thought it would be the butternut squash to really take over everything, but it's kind of contained right now. It's not, you can see it's going back through there. That's the butternut squash. It's not done growing yet though. And you can see there'll be little cucumbers, but just don't see much action right now on them. I don't know why. Maybe I just gave them Miracle Grow about a week ago. I gave everything, you know, with the sprayer. I gave everything some Miracle Grow, so I don't think it needs any yet. Or it shouldn't. I just don't understand why it's not doing more than it has been. I mean, there are a few here and there. I don't know if I can see it from here. There's a round looking one back there, and there's one on down in there that's growing. But I'd have to push everything aside to show you. But I'm really happy about this tomato here. It's just really, it's doing good. Every time I turn around, there's more little clumps of flowers, and they almost all seem to be, turning to tomatoes. Now you can see a little bit more of the shape. You'll see when they grow, they're like almost like an hourglass shape. I'm getting plenty of snap pea seeds, y'all. When I get all these done, you know, we'll see about giving some away when I get more. One celery left. All these look kind of bunched up now over here where they are. But I don't understand this one, why it's not making a head, y'all. Y'all know, is it a different type or something? It's growing, but there's no head to it. I don't know if that's some kind of something's been eating all over this one. Look at that. Wow, something just really has been gnawing on this one. I don't want to spray anything all over my plants, so if it's just eating that one, it seems to be leaving the others alone, whatever it is. It's probably the same thing that's been eating holes in these Brussels sprouts leaves. But I never see them on it. When are they on it? I mean, to eat like that. I don't understand that, because I even come out here and check it at night, you know, and everything. That flower fell off. Oh. I hope nothing's been in here. I heard the alarm go off twice. I came out here and looked and nothing was out here. Sometimes birds will get in here, but not at night. They'll set it off during the day. Look at these little clumps of, look, that one's getting big. Whoa, that looks nice. This one's getting big. This one's about ready to eat. Look at that. That's about ready. Yeah, it's pretty good size. It gets a little teeny bit bigger maybe, or I might go ahead. We're gonna have some eggplant parmesan next. I've been wanting it. And we keep fixing it other ways. There's some grass. And I just want some with my own eggplant. My other, this is new growth. Now these are the seeds that I planted here. They're having a hard time catching on here. I'm gonna get hold of. I don't want to push them too hard, I'll break them. Well, I'm gonna leave them alone for right now. What is that? Huh. Yeah, I'll leave them. Look at the little bitty bee in there. Little one. That's the ones that's over there in the bee motel. There's some bigger than that though. That's a little one. You hear that thing going off? I don't have the alarm set though right now. Come on now, you gotta dry so I can use your beans for next year. Now this is starting to turn a little more green. Right here. That one's from seed, and this one over here is from seed, and that one back there. So they can be done. They can be done. Plenty of peppers today. Some of them turning in here. Bunches over here, it looks like. Anybody need any hot peppers? I got them. They're hot too. Logan and Joy tried a little piece of it, and I thought they were going to die. It's giant Thai peppers. There's one of those in there too. Now see, they're over here in the bee motel, so they're close by here, then they're pollinating too, even though they're little guys. You know, the ghost pepper eggplant was delicious. Delicious. My little banana pepper doing okay. I need to look and see how bad this wet this is from the rain. Let me try something. Well, I'm gonna have to. Here's a stick though. Might work. Trying to get some of this wet seed out of here. I don't want to touch it, of course. I have my gloves on. I wear gloves when I come here and do this. Get that water to drain now. Yeah, this is real wet. They won't eat that. Don't blame them. It smells like it's fermenting, like. Yeah, I was afraid this would happen. This will do until I can get out here and clean it better. This will have some dry seed. I always wear gloves when I clean these things. These birds have germs, I'm sure. This one seems okay. They've been picking at this one. Yeah. The way this one's built, it gets more rainwater in it. The way it's kind of like a bowl almost. This one here isn't as affected as much. I like feeding the birds. I don't see many people around here doing that anyway, but People must do it because you can tell, like the bird seed section at Walmart, you'll go one time, you know, and you'll notice how full it is and everything. Then you go the next time and it's about empty. I just seen one chipmunk run through there. They hadn't been hanging around over here as much, probably because there's not as much nuts. The mixture I had before was a better one, and it had stuff like corn and these peanut looking things and these other nuts and stuff, plus sunflower seeds. They really loved that, but it was too expensive. Too expensive. That's a beautiful one right there. This is pretty too. All of them are in their own way. That's a nice view right there. Different colored ones. Uh-oh. What happened? Did it knock you over? Let's see if we can get you. Hang on your buddies here. I don't know if I can get this one. There. Everybody's looking pretty good. I didn't even have to water yesterday. I don't believe I did. I know I cleaned out this bird bath, but I don't think I had to water. Gotta stay hydrated. See how my little area over here is doing now. After it got beat up yesterday too, I bet. Looking a little better. I don't want the mushrooms. Oops. Well, I had these propped up yesterday. Come on, y'all. This fine stuff grows all over everything. That's pretty good for now. Stand up. There you go. That's just clover. I guess since I talk to my plants, what would you call me? A plant whisperer? Like a, what is that show? Dog whisperer or something? Horse whisperer. Well, I'm glad this part came too. There's been a lot of nice flowers already. Got to fix that one. This place is looking good. Trying to grow in there, are you? Trying to hide. There's a big one. There's one. There's a big one. Must have missed a few yesterday. Can't see them in here. It's getting more dense. That's good. It's a nice day so far. Birds are happy. There's a few more. Okay, I guess that's good enough for now. I did cut weeds yesterday until it got too hot. Joy saw me and made me come back in. You can see my pile down there that I put down there at the road. That's where it should be for our property. I didn't take a picture of this today. It looks really good. If you've got sticks of your own and weeds and stuff, you put them on your own property at the road and they'll come get them. Yard hadn't grown much since we mowed it. No hawks. That one that was making all the noise, I imagine that was a female. I don't mean that in a funny way. I mean, because the female makes those noises that one was making, trying to attract the male. But she was up in the tree, up in that tree that's not doing so good. So it was easy to see her yesterday. And I believe she had a kill up there too, because she kept pecking at something on the big branch she had laying, beside of her. Obviously she's had something over there, because she kept pecking at it, That's the way they do when they eat. Okay. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's walk. I've got to do a few things. What's this today, Saturday? Definitely shoot me a question that you'd like to hear for Ask My Tablet today. I've got room for some more. I'm about there though, but I mean, I could always use as many as y'all can give us. So, and tune into it. It's really fun. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing all my videos, but I have a good laugh and I learn things from this one too. So, everybody, I'm going to go for now. Please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on. God bless.